Esto. Hello, everybody. We are Alpha Group, and we are going to explain our training content to identify the areas of improvement between the negotiators of United States and Mexico. My name is Angel Castro. I am here with Ivan Delgado, Alfredo Hernandez, Cristian Casillas, Maria Aguilar, and our partners from New York's University, Sunny, Christiana Weitzenberg, and Rade Jones. Next, please. First, we have to identify the objectives of the training programs between Mexico and USA. And the first one is Mexico business person will practice how to develop business relationship with United States business people. We want that whenever they have learned from university, they will try to practice in real life in a very close combined groups to practice the strategies that they know, and it will be a controlled environment to be feel safe. The second one is the Mexican business people that will improve their communication skills to be a better negotiators. And between the United States and the Mexicans, will have like some informal meetings to know each other and to know their customs and those kind of things in order to feel comfortable and to know how much do the communications between the physical one and the voice one will be doing and will be maybe improving. And the third one, the Mexican negotiators will learn about the difference between USA and Mexican culture. We think that we must learn about their cultures, their customs, their gastronomy, and their foods, movies, and those kind of things in certain kind of festivals in order to everybody understand each other's a little bit better among their cultures and about the perception of them. Next one, please.
In this area, we're going to talk about addressing misconceptions, mistakes, problems within each topic. In this part, we'll talk more in specific about Mexican negotiators. We'll learn about differences between US and Mexican culture. In this topic, negotiators from both countries will realize aspects that they have in common and also aspects that are different. That could really have an affection in the negotiation. Okay. In this aspect, it will be really important for both negotiators from both countries to realize which stereotypes are completely wrong and the ones that, well, they're kind of true. In this aspect, we'll try to show important aspects from each person. For example, the dressing, the way of talking, simple aspects like handshaking, how important it could be. But all these examples will be explained from my partner Alfredo.
So that we say there are so many examples of these misperceptions, and so important to know. For example, for Mexican business people, so this extends far beyond contracts, and especially that other agreements are to be honored, just as if they are written. The purpose to any contracts is establishing a good relationship between business and partners. Trust and respect are intrinsic parts of a healthy business transaction. Therefore, it is not uncommon for Mexican business associates to invite their counterparts to their home during the weekend and introduce them to the family as a way to the person more immediately.
Buenas tardes, el taldos. Mi nombre Cristiana. I'm going to discuss and describe the relationship between the objectives and the 5 topics. One of the topics we discussed was business etiquette. The second topic was how to present the business audience in your particular country. The third topic was to negotiate the preferred styles of communication, body language. And the last topic was changes in attitude and perception. The business etiquette relationship between Mexico and Americans have both similarities and differences. In the United States, it is more common to have a set meeting time and designated lunchtime. However, in Mexico, long lunch breaks are included in daily operations. Also, in Mexico, it is not uncommon in the early stages of business for mutual favors to be done while conducting business.
And now I'm going to explain some examples between the relationship and objectives and the five topics. For the business etiquette in Mexico, being responsible, have the work well and done, handshakes, and be respectful but direct, it's important. In the US, being understanding towards different cultures, great with handshakes, and big in time, it's important. How to present to the business audience in your particular country. In Mexico, formal clothes, being good looking for the situation, and with spelling of ideas, it's something that you have to take into account. Meanwhile, in the US, dress informal elsewhere, articulate yourself by speaking clear and direct. The preferred negotiation styles for Mexico is the collaborative. Meanwhile, in the US, competitive and collaborative. Body language in Mexico, it's something that it's important. Hugs, handshakes, mannerisms, looking in the eyes, and for the US, greeting with a firm handshake, making strong eye contact, it's important. Change in attitudes and perceptions. In Mexico, it's important to not be closed-minded, open to new ideas, and having more risk instead of being the status quo. Meanwhile, in the US, it's important to be open-minded, not allowing preconceived thoughts about the person or culture, gender, or altitude.
Okay, so communication style examples. Negotiators will learn how to adapt their style to effectively communicate. Negotiators will learn how to communicate with the other party. Since negotiations in Mexico are relationship based, American negotiators will be trained to be more friendly and be more personal. Since negotiations in America are more outcome dependent and performance dependent, Mexican negotiators will be trained to be more assertive and straight to the point.
Okay, and for a training method example, we decided to choose role playing. We decided it's a great activity for focusing on our negotiation skills and abilities and developing them, whether it be with a friend or an associate that you can confide in, and to help focus on your strengths and shortcomings, to make sure to add when you're training, make sure to add some aspects of genuine negotiation to make sure you're covering everything and understand well what you're going into. Here are sources. That would be all. Rade, you're
Okay, gracias por su atención.
yeah, thanks.
Thanks, guys.